What's up, people? It's time for another video. Your favorite time. Okay, I gotta talk about some stuff on this one. And I'm sorry about the aircon noise, but it's fucking hot, so deal with it. No, but thanks for watching in advance. But actually, you shouldn't watch this if you're not open-minded and don't want to know the truth, and you're satisfied with you think what you see on the news is true and or real. I mean, it is, but anyway, my point is, if you're not into, all this conspiracy theory stuff, you should stop watching right now. And if you do, please don't complain to YouTube. And I'm gonna try not to piss anybody off here, but I gotta say some stuff today. After seeing that video this morning of the guy that looked like a cop, dressed in all black, white guy with the fucking military grade respirator on and boots and shit, breaking the window of the AutoZone. Did you guys see that shit? Okay, watch that shit and then be like, what the fuck? And I have to put this in some context now, because going back to the Ferguson thing, and all these black men really were murdered. Okay, I'm not saying nobody was murdered. Okay, I'm not saying nobody died. Let's just stick with the evidence of what we have. So there's a video of a guy that apparently his ex has come out and identified him as a cop. But even if no one identified him, just watch this. Just use your intuition watching that video and be like, does this guy look like he's outraged that a black man has been killed by... I'm sorry, he looks like a little crackerhead, white racist himself. I don't think he's the type that would... And the way in which he did it was just very matter of fact, business-like. Like he was just doing his job, like someone is paying him to do. Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck, man. So what does this mean? Okay. What does this mean? So what we do know in the past is that they have been paid protesters at some of these events in the past, like Ferguson was kind of like the big one, What else? We also have evidence in the past of appearing like these shootings, there was like multiple takes done on some of them. Now, this is different. What I'm trying to do is establish, for those who don't know what I know, which is most people, just establish some history of, so you can kind of see things from the perspective of someone like me who sees the patterns already. And I'm sounding crazy now, I know, but just hang in there with me. What am I saying? So in the past, it's been documented that there's been paid protesters. There was a video of SWAT team looking, police officers or some officers of some sort of official government force that were setting fire. And I think it was also at an AutoZone, wasn't it, at Ferguson, setting fire to the cars. So if you haven't seen that video, watch that video. And you have to just watch the videos with your eyes, judgment-free, and use your own intuition. And that's all I can say. I can't, change anyone's minds for them, make anyone believe anything or see anything they don't want to believe or they don't want to see. And I do this with the utmost, compassion and intention of... So once you realize all this stuff, the natural question is, of course, okay, well, how do we fix it? There's a problem. There's this super rich group of elite that are controlling the world, or trying to, and doing all these staged events and pumping fake news and having their fake puppet call the fake news, which, see what they're doing, which is ironic. So here's what they do, which makes it really confusing, especially if you're a beginner at this. It's confusing for anyone, no matter how knowledgeable they are and how much research they've done about this stuff, because what they do is they muddy the waters so much, feeding both sides. Basically, they fund both sides of a conflict, and as long as there's conflict, they're profiting. That's kind of how it works. This goes back to World War II, where the Bush family was a major supporter of Krupps. which was the German war, weapons manufacturer for the German army, military. So this goes back to like ancient Egypt times, like the ancient Egyptians, like there was like the Canaanites and the Hebrews, or kind of like, hey, they said this, hey, this, and like stirring up shit between these two tribes, and then once they've decimated each other, Egypt just comes in with their army and conquers both lands. I mean, this has been going on for thousands of years. I mean, and you just need to see it. You have to see it. Oh man. So, with that intention, let's do a little meditation and prayer here. Breathe. Inhale. Breathe some more. Put your feet flat on the floor. Hands comfortably in your lap. Feel into your heart chakra right now for me, and lift it down the chakras. Solar plexus, sex chakra, root chakra. And then just go ahead and drop a grounding cord from the base of your root chakra all the way to the center of the earth. It can be any color you want, made of anything you want, changing form, changing color. Have some fun with it. Enjoy your grounding cord, dumping all that energy, all that negative toxicity that you don't want anymore. Just shake it out of your body and dump it on your grounding cord, and then bring in some cosmic energy through the back of your neck, head there, through the center of your head, crown chakra, pineal gland, third eye chakra, pituitary gland, throat chakra, thyroid, heart chakra. I'm feeling the heart chakra today. Woo! Solar plexus. There's so much power in the solar plexus. That's all I know about it. Sex chakra. The sex chakra is about more than sex. That's all I know about it. It's very deep and emotional. And the root chakra is like primal, groundedness, survival. And I just want to send a big healing out to everyone who's in distress, physical distress, mental distress. I just want to heal all of that, everyone, everywhere, right now. Amen. And so it is. Just continue to send that healing energy out as we run our energy down our back, up our front, all throughout the body. And breathe. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for this power, this presence, this knowing, this divine mind, and being one with that power, that presence, that awakenedness. Beyond woke. Awake beyond woke. And just know that everything is unfolding in divine perfect order. Everything is happening as it should. This is a free will universe. But there is God, and there is love, and it is infinite, ever abundant, ever flowing, 24/7, never takes a break. Ever flowing love, divine, eternal love, and we are all it. It is not a thing, a force, a being that is separate from us. It is expressing itself as us, through us. It is us, we are it, we are each other, we are all God, and we are all spirit, consciousness, unity field, consciousness flowing through us, all our heart chakras flowing out, and knowing that minds are awakening and vibrations are raising, and people are just raising their vibrations, and people who have a lower vibration will just cease to exist, or they will stop, or they will raise their vibrations, or they will go somewhere far away where they're not bothering anyone with their millions and billions and trillions of dollars that they will be giving back, because there's no stopping energy. Energy is eternal, and we are eternal. We are eternal, divine, conscious beings, energy of light. And we are awakening, we are rising. And the old world and the old ways are falling. Ignorance is falling. I know this to be true in my heart of hearts and my soul of souls. I know it's why I'm here. Just again, sending a big healing out to everyone and anyone who needs it. And with that, I simply let it be and say, Amen. And so it is.